let's see, about 2 weeks from now here. If you want to come and say hello in the chat, feel free to do so. And what has been missing? And yes, cough, cough, that means, of course, one thing. Of course, that man will be waiting in just a moment under a brand new name. It's actually called Juliani. It was Giuliano, but you can call him Giuliano if you want to, because some people may be familiar with that. And I'm Nickalini Orange. I'm going to stay with that name, actually. But there you go. And there might be some comedy in between the sort of music that he's going to play. Yeah, excuse me, he's got coughs everywhere today. I do apologise about that if it comes out on the camera. But yeah, like I say, hopefully you can hear our sound very, very clearly. And yeah, as I say, I'm Nick, as in Nickalini Orange, and that is something that is going to stay. And what Juliani is actually going to be playing, he's going to be playing hymns. And of course, hymns to relax you.
And 3 voluntaries.
And when we say comedy, we'll sort of do a bit of banter in between the songs. And halfway between a brand new feature for the show, it's going to be just a bit of a chat with you lot for 5 minutes, and then we'll go on to the next part, and hopefully we'll have some background music from Juliani very, very soon at that point, you know, when we break it up in between. So that's what's going to happen, and hopefully you're able to support the channel in any way you want to. You got GoFundMe and PayPal if you wish to support the channel. Help us grow to the next level. And if you are a new viewer to this channel, make sure that you hit that thumbs up, and of course, most importantly, subscribe free of charge. If you're watching on a massive screen, massive hello to you, and if you're watching on a small screen, of course, small welcome to you as well. But anyway, let's introduce you to the first song of the evening. Well, it's actually not a song, it's actually a voluntary in D, I believe it is, by Stanley. And Giuliani, as in Giuliani, he's going to explain more.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a nice and relaxing and lively show tonight.
Lively? Is that going to be the strap line?
Yeah,
and we'll have some bands on like that on the way.
Let me finish. Stay along with us for that. This is the Easter section this time around. We're just covering. We have 5 Easters at the moment.
Apparently, you told me yesterday it was still Easter.
It is.
Yeah.
well, it's still Easter for about 4 or 5 sessions.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. But there's no Easter eggs left.
No. Have you eaten one? Tough. Too bad.
Exactly.
Anyway, so before hymns and a voluntary, as it stands before the break. So bear with me. We have a little bit of
Can people request if they know a particular song?
They can in when it's come general.
Yeah, if it's a song or a hymn, mainly hymns you play, isn't it? And if it's a voluntary that somebody knows as well, they can actually request it if they want to, free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge, but
donations welcome.
We won't play it until when it's...
As I said, donations welcome.
We won't play it till 10.
Is that right, Julian?
Absolutely, yeah.
Donations welcome?
Could be.
Yeah, could be, definitely.
Right, okay.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Excuse me before I can cough as well.
Are you ready to go? 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go.
It's called the Voluntary in D by John Stanley.
Yeah, Voluntary in D. That's what he's trying to say there. what do you make of that one, Julian? So, yeah, we will have a banter and a chat in between the songs. And this time we will keep the songs uninterrupted here. So if you have any sort of, comments to suggest or, something where you want a piece of music, like a hymn or a voluntary, if you're into the world of classic, then please do let us know here. It's hosted by myself, Nickalini Orange, behind the scenes, and of course you saw me with the shades earlier on. If you didn't know who I was, rewind it and start from the beginning, because of course you could well be watching on replay. So Julian,
right,
as in Juliani,
right.
what do you think of your new name, first of all?
Different.
Different, isn't it, than Giuliano, but people can still call you by Giuliano if they want to.
Yes, I could.
Well, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Thank you very much.
Giuliani Tomato, that is the thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, yeah, absolutely. And remember that slogan. You've got a slogan as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, do stand by with us.
Absolutely, yeah. I wonder where that comes from. A bit of banter you don't often get. So what did you make of that piece then? Talk us through it.
I nearly lost it in the end because of the light wasn't shining on the right piece of it. Notes, so do apologise for that. Because we've only got one pair of lighting, you see.
Have you been practising it?
I have, but
how often do you practise certain hymns?
Well, it's a different. That's a different automatic. It depends on what I'm doing, you see.
Absolutely.
So it really depends on what you feel like doing. So the first hymn we're going to come is "Come, Let Us Join Our Cheerful Songs." The music's by Henry Leahy, 1826 to 1912. So apologies if of the list is the history of the music. The composer is 1826 to 1912. If it's not on the list, that number on there, I do apologise. Come, let us join our cheerful songs. We have 4 verses of it, anyway. With angels around the throne, 1,000 of tongues, but all their joys are one. Wow, about that one. Now we have it in B flat. The tune's called Nativity. Right, here we go. Come, let us join our cheerful songs, everybody. The next hymn will be in just a moment. We come to Alleluia now.
Okay, so what kind of hymn was that then? Was that more Easter or just a general hymn?
More Easter, because it's got the words, the worthy Lamb who died.
Mm-hmm.
I know we don't want him to die, but it's got Lamb in it as well.
Okay.
So Jesus is worthy, let us creation join in one.
You haven't got a cat called Bobby by any chance?
No.
You haven't got a cat in here? No, I just wondered if you got a cat.
No, I've got a cat, no.
No?
I don't think I have.
Do excuse Julian's cough there.
I've had that for a while.
Have you? Yes, going around.
Oh, this one is a nice sort of Alleluia, are your hearts to heaven and voices raised. Now, this one is an Easter hymn and it will be played. And the music is by, I'm not just, well, let's say it's A. Sullivan, His name's Arthur. I'm not going to say it. Arthur Seymour Sullivan, 1842 to 1900. Interesting. The tune is called Lex Lewis. Well, no, actually Luxeoi. If I can pronounce it. Alleluia, Alleluia. Hearts to heaven, the voices raise. Sing to God hymn gladness. Sing to God hymn praise. He who's on the cross, the victim, the world salvation bled. Jesus Christ is the King of glory. Now is risen from the dead. That's why we have the risen one. We will be having a risen one in the second part. And all the resurrection hymns will be coming in the next half. The next part rather. Not the next, well, it will be half after the interval. So we have 4 verses of this. Alleluia's hearts to heaven and voices raise.
How many times have you played that recently?
A few times.
Okay.
It can be played in different keys as well.
Is it a Sunday service hymn?
Yeah, it can be. It can be. We will start with the chord of Sunday.
And why have you chosen to play it before you play it?
Because it's an Easter, isn't it? It's Easter hymn.
Another Easter one. Okay, are you ready to go?
We mainly all Easter, actually.
Are you ready to go?
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Hear that echoing away beautifully there. It's quite a nice little relaxing tune. We're doing these uninterrupted this time to see how many people are actually interested in, of course, coming to listen to us this evening. If you want to come and say hello in the chat, it is the voice of Nickalini Orange behind the scenes here. Before Julian coughs it all up. Yeah, I will be drinking my coffee in just a moment because, you know, I think we deserved it already. But anyway, You may not have recognised me unless you saw me at the beginning of the show and on most live broadcasts as well that I do. And of course the videos that you can check out, which we'll talk about a little bit later on in the interval. So it's over to you for your next hymn, please, Julian.
This one is going to be a chill out one, to do with love, and it's an Easter hymn, communion kind of hymn. The tune is called Savannah, and there's two different keys of this. I want to play it a little bit lower for you. I don't know why I haven't written the words in. The words are by Charles Westley, 1707, 1788. They wrote the words on the E flat one, not on the D major one. Strange that one. So I had to write them in. Anyway, John Wesley's Foundation Collection, 1742. Now it's 4 or 5 verses of this. Be a little bit softer than the ones I played a minute ago, so you hear a little bit softer than the ones I played. So there'll be more ceremony stuff sort of thing towards the end of the fifth verse probably. So it's love redeems work has done, fought the fight, the battle has won. Lo, in the sun he eclipsed the ore, in the sets to blessed no more. So we go again. Love redeems work is done. This is the third hymn. If you just joined us, we played earlier today was Come Let Us Join Our Cheerful Songs, and the Alleluia, which is hymn number 1. Hymn number 1 was Come Let Us Join Our Cheerful Songs, and hymn number 3 now is Love Redeem Work Is Done. And we have a fourth one coming up for the interval. Interesting. Now, I don't know who's in tonight. I don't know who's out so I'll shake them all about. I do the hokey cokey. Turn around. We have no mixers on this organ, so I'm going to have to mix your way around the hymn today. So that's the bad news. And the good news is the mixture of the different. Before you go on to announce your hymn, have you already announced it? Well, I will be in a minute. Love Redeemer's work is going to be in shortly. Yeah, Sweet Corn, brand new moderator. But has been a lifelong moderator anyway. Your cough is going worse, isn't it? What is wrong with your cough today? I don't know. I do apologise about that if you're experiencing that tonight. It's got something stuck up his throat there. Yeah. But anyway, have some water or something to get rid of it. Yeah. You're not supposed to be drinking that cola either. Anyway, never mind about that. That's not relevant. So hello to the mods in the chat. Good evening all from the Touring With Us team. Whoever the Touring With Us team, we've got a number of us behind the scenes working really, really hard. So yeah, hello to you, Sweet Corn, a brand new moderator, but has been a lifelong moderator. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, confusing one. But anyway, welcome back. And it's nice that you are tuning in. This is the NAR Show. And of course, the nice and relaxing. That's what it means. Perhaps we can get a cup with an NAR Show. I don't know, or a T-shirt or something like that. All in aid for touring with us. Thank you very much. By the way, if you do want to support the channel, you've got GoFundMe and PayPal link here to help support the channel in a great way. That would be fantastic. Shall we get on with it? Yeah. When is your interview, so I can talk more about this? Well, what interview? The interval. Oh, not interview. I'm interviewing you now. Oh, right, okay. Well, after the next, it's the next. Get your ears cleaned out, to them. Number 4. Sorry. After hymn number 4. Which is. What? After this one. After this one. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. So talk us through this one before we hear it. Yeah. Right. Love's redeeming work is done. So, why are you choosing to play it today? Because it's an Easter hymn and it's another Easter hymn. How many Easter hymns have you got today? All of them. Not watching all of them. It's just fun packed with Easter pieces. There's a lot of Easter hymns to play, so that's why. Love to do with love. Yeah. Well, there's certain things about love people don't understand. Not all about. Not everything's about money. That's definitely not to do with love.
Okay.
Only if you're offering.
Okay, everybody, are you ready to listen? I think the audience are ready to hear it. So, are you ready, Julian? I think the audience are ready. So, I think the audience are ready. And of course, when your throat's sorted out, are you ready to go?
Go.
Let's go. Watch.
On a bit there, so
I think it was worth a clap there.
was it really?
Is it interval time or you
No,
got one more?
one more.
I thought you had one more after this one.
No, it is. This is hymn 4 coming up now.
Oh, right, okay, I'm confused with all this.
It's number 4.
This is a man that's not prepared.
No, it is. It is a
I'm talking about myself.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
Right, this one will wake you up a bit.
Who wants to tell us how good the show is this evening so far? Come on.
I want to tell her how not as good. The worst bits.
Okay, Jim.
Worst bits for me.
I think there's a man in this room.
It's the lightest bed.
Why would you think of the worst, Julian? Why would you think of the worst?
I don't know. It's the light bed. If you can't see the music, that's the worst bit.
Absolutely. Look at Nickalini Orange for a minute. Bit of magic there.
Oh, God.
Hello, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
This is the NAR Show at its very highest order there. Absolutely.
Right, okay.
It is the week that commences here, and of course, welcome to Touring With Us live here.
Now, before we have the...
Okay, you're talking, sorry.
Carry on.
Over to you.
Right, okay.
Yep. Talk to this camera, number one here.
Hang on, let me finish. Don't interrupt.
Carry on, all part of the show, come on.
Let me finish. Right, the last one before the intro comes up is called This Joyful Eastertide, because as we're into Eastertide, it's good hymn to finish off the first part. The music is a 17th century Dutch melody. This was an arrangement by Charles Wood. Born in, if I can read it, I think it's where my light.
That's if you can read it. That is.
It's a light. It's not really good. 1866 to 1926.
You can turn the main light on, which is up there somewhere.
Oh, yes, it could be good. It'd be too light.
Yeah.
Now this joyful Eastertide. I'll say the words. 3 verses of it, plus the chorus. This joyful Eastertide, away with sin and sorrow. My love, crucified, has sprung in life and morrow. How Christ has once slain never burst his 3-day prison. Our faith has been in vain, but now how Christ arisen. arisen, about 4 or 5 times, and you do that one, and then the other verse is the last verse is death flood has lost its chill since Jesus crossed the river. Lover of souls from ill, my passing soul deliver. That's the third verse. Now, this joyful Eastertide will be in B flat. That is the tune 17th century. Charlwood, I presume. That's the arrangement of it, 1866 to 1926. Ooh, well, here we go. It's joyful Eastertide will wake you up tonight.
I just want to say thank you so much. Yeah, thank you very much. I would say in that sort of way. I nearly lost my words there. But yeah, a huge thank you very much, or thank you very much, which is in a different language whatsoever. And thank you very much to the recent subscriber. Now, this will surprise and shock quite a lot of people here. And I've actually been shocked by it tonight here. I find it very shocking. So, yes, I think some moderator here watching this may have met the person as well, by the name of Russell. So, if your name is Russell, as in the leaves, then congratulations, you are our next subscriber. And it's got my middle name in it as well. I'm not going to say any more. But yeah, that's my joke of the day. A bit of banter as we go along here. Thank you very much for the extra subscriber here. I was quite shocked and quite surprised about that. Shocked as in surprised and overwhelmed. Do you think it's worth a thank you? Do you want to say it in that sort of accent?
Yes.
Go on then.
Thank you so much.
Go on then, say it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for it, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what accent that is. I don't know what sort of, what accent is that? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good.
I don't know you.
It sounds like Sullivan.
I don't know you. But I do know you.
But it's come from Sullivan.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Hampshire. I don't know.
Sullivan.
Does anyone know on the chat if anyone knows where that accent comes from? Thank you very much. I don't know where it comes from, but if you think you know, let us know in the comments.
Now it's news.
Oh yes,
time.
it's banter time. I don't know whether I should have the shades on or not. Just for about 5 minutes or so, I will check on the clock here because I've actually got a clock that ticks away. 31 minutes on the clock. If you don't believe me, check all your watches. Actually, you haven't got a timer as what we've got to our end. It does say 31 minutes and 36 seconds rolling by.
I have an announcement as well.
You have an announcement in just a moment. That's Juliani. Well, of course, the first announcement was he's now been changed to Juliani, and that will have to be changed on his YouTube account very soon. Juliani Tomato at the moment. Of course, that could change in the future. I just thought I'd do a similar name to, of course, Nickalini Orange. But that will stay, actually, Nickalini Orange, because I think it's just so catchy a name. But yeah, we're having an interval between the NAR show, and we're doing it a different sort of format tonight. And hopefully we get some interest by the public by what we are doing in this sort of format. And I don't know why it's gone off the screen here. Oh, it's a Liverpool accent, that thank you very much bit. It could be Liverpool. I don't know. It comes from another organist that does another YouTube channel. And apparently all the list of course, people watching us has disappeared. Oh, now it's come back on. 3 people are tuning in. 3 means 3,000 to us. But like I say, this is the interval between the NAR show, otherwise known as, or also known as the nice and relaxing show. So we haven't got an official date to put the show on, as we would like, of course, audience reaction to when we are able to do it, or when would you like to do it more than us, really, to be fair. So hopefully that makes a bit of sense. So when would you like us to do a sort of show like this? And we'll try and stick to a format. If we can't, we have to sort of change it due to our other commitments. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, because this is a notice part of the show here, to give you a sort of breather here as Julian prepares for the part number 2. I thought he was going to play some background music, but I think he's forgotten. He can play some
I was
quiet
going to do
music.
an announcement as well.
Oh, okay. If you want to just play quietly in the background. Until I'm ready. It won't be too long here because I'm time limited anyway. We do appreciate your support here. And the other thing I wanted to sort of ask you lot here is, where do you think, of course, the previous video, I think it is the it's a sort of pouring of the drink of a coffee, a cappuccino. Where do you think? Let us know in the comments, of course, because you can comment on the videos, and you can comment here as well. Let us know in the comments where you think the coffee was actually poured. Which service station? Well, it's actually a service station as a diesel place, but of course, if you think you know where it is, and you're familiar with it, let us know in the comments, whatever video. But you must do it before we upload another video of similar kind, and then we'll announce the answer, and it's just for fun only. But once I put up a new video and announce the answer, the competition is over. So of course we need some people guessing what and where the coffee was. We want to know, most importantly, where the coffee video was actually broadcast or videoed, if you like. If you think you know, let us know in the comments. Simple and as easy as that. I've got an image that, of course, do you know what? I've got a little bit of somebody said Costa Coffee. Well, it is Costa Coffee, but where was it? Which petrol station or diesel station was it? You know, it's somewhere in East Anglia. That's all I can give you. It's just for fun, just for you to have a little bit of a guess. And thank you very much for all the comments so far. Really, really means a lot. Besties, which is fantastic. Let's see if we can get some more comments here. You're all watching here, and there's hardly anyone commenting apart from one person. But we thank you for that one comment. That means 1,000 to us. Okay, and of course, to get an extra subscriber is a bonus for us, 531, and that means a lot. It's on its way here, and there's still a way to go till we get to 1K, but of course we are not concentrating and focusing on that. We are kind of, but of course we are focusing on producing great content. That is the main key out of all this. So it's Nickalini Orange here for a image that you never thought you'd ever get. I've done this before, by the way. I have got 4 eyes rather than 2, just in case you're wondering there. I will probably have a haircut later on. I'll fight with the lawnmower actually, but yeah, like I say, I find it very hard when someone stares me in the eye. Oh dear, there you go. But you never hear that joke ever again. But anyway, that's my notices for now, and don't forget there will be an extra item we're looking into adding towards the eBay shop of Touring With Us. So if you're interested in purchasing one of the items, which all goes in favour for Touring With Us and to help more content and all that kind of thing, which we do appreciate, which of course people have purchased our kind of items, which is really nice indeed. So yeah, we appreciate that, and we've got an idea that we're thinking of putting some pens up there without doing coughing there. Yeah, it's more than 2 coughs of pens, meaning that we'll put some pens up on the eBay Touring With Us shop that we have. So more details of that when you see our kind of notice board show, which is a temporary show that we're doing at the moment. We don't have a fixed time for it. It is kind of like a trial show. There have been trial shows for quite some time, but we haven't actually got a fixed schedule for any of these shows. But of course, that's because we've got other commitments as well. And if there's another place that you'd like us to go live or on a video, let us know in the comments as well. We'd like to hear from you. So yeah, we haven't done a Q&A for a while, but of course this is instead of the Q&A. So of course, if you have any questions in between, we'll try and answer them in between the songs. Right, okay, it's now time, because I've just gone over time here, and it's now over to Juliani, who's now going to talk you through his notices before he goes on to the final part of the hymns that he's chosen to play, and the voluntaries at the end, at the beginning of the show, for the NAR Show, otherwise known as, or also known as, the Nice and Relaxing Show. Over to you, Juliani.
Okay, welcome to my notices. If you can hear me with those ears you got on there, or listening to whatever you have got there. So, but the other notices, the last notice that I'll probably give you is, if you are local to Haverhill, that can travel to Haverhill, there is a concert there. In St Mary's Church from 1 o'clock this Thursday, and the guest is playing on the church main organ, the 2-manual Norman Hall organ, a Miller organ rather. Norman Hall is the tuner of the organ, and it will be me on the organ from 1 o'clock. The doors will be open for 12:45. It will be a bark to get in, because you have to pay a little bit of something with the programme. But you get refreshments during the concert as well. So all it's all arranged by the friendliness at St Mary's. Do come along to that if you can. The doors will be open from 12:45. The concert we start rough about 1 o'clock. All to be planned, and it lasts.
What time is it, Julian? Just to remind everyone.
You, 1 o'clock.
Remind everyone again.
It's 1 o'clock, and it's when the concert starts. I would start getting in.
Yeah, get yourself down to the concert, which Julian is going to be playing Bach music.
Yes.
And something else.
We have to wait and see. But you have to find
and other music. It does say on the posters, doesn't it?
Yeah. So 12:45 open. If you come down about that time, you'll get in.
Need everybody down there as soon as possible. It's this week, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's right. 27th of April this year.
Come down to Haver, yeah, for that.
St Mary's Church. There will be refreshments if you pay a little fee, and it's a little bit cheaper for the friends at St Mary's, and just a little bit about £1 more the get in. So I'm not going to cough my way through that one.
Okay.
So basically, it'll be a concert of 8 pieces before I cough up. So it'd be worth a listen. I'm not sure if it'll be recorded or not. So I have to wait and see on that.
Okay.
If not,
Thanks for the 3 thumbs up, by the way. It really means a lot to us. Thank you very much indeed.
If you can join in on that, so do bear in mind, tell your friends about it.
Yeah, thanks for the 3 thumbs up. It really helps boost the channel in a great way.
27th of April, 1 o'clock, and the concert starts. Get in before that, and then you'll probably a seat or a table or something.
Okay, any more quickly things to add before you go on to the next part?
Get through, but easy to get out. So
okay.
So it would normally last around 45 to 50 minutes at the most. So that's all depending on what's happening.
Okay, get down to Hazel St Mary's for that on Thursday, the 27th of April, 2023.
Be there or be square.
Absolutely. So, yeah, just quickly, Julian. Just quickly before you cough up.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to be drinking that, but anyway.
Cleanse my thirst.
I'll have my coffee. I'd rather have my coffee.
No,
and I love my touring with us. First thing in the morning. But anyway, those jokes won't last forever. But like I say, Russell, somebody by the name of Russell the Leaves, known as Cabbage, actually. We know him as Cabbage because I think a comedian, well-known comedian of Not Going Out sitcom of the BBC, Not Going Out, I did say that, didn't I? Lee Mack actually said the word cabbage. So we decided to call Russell the Leaves Cabbage. I don't know why, it just came up. Well, Julian actually is called Carrots and Juliani Tomato. I don't know what the rest he's going to call it, a potato head, I don't know.
But because of the whole vegetables.
I just want to say, before you actually carry on, right, okay, I would say thanks for Russell for subscribing and saying a Liverpool accent, and Berry Costa Coffee, he said, for the video earlier, and that's one of the comments come through. And also Sweetcorn, our moderator for our channel. Oh, we got a new subscriber as well. Wow, how amazing is that? Sacking Nora, never heard of that one before. It doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't really know who it is, but of course they have subscribed to us. Because cabbage has leaves. So what was I going to say? Sweetcorn gave us an answer of Esso Garage. Any Esso Garage? Are you talking about Haverhill or Beres Evans? Depending on what Esso Garage you're talking about. So let us know. Can you repeat yourself which Esso Garage you're talking about? Okay, we're talking to Sweetcorn here, who answered about that earlier. If you're still watching.
Let's go on to a dance now.
Okay, what, Lord of the Dance?
No,
by Sydney Carter?
No.
Anyone got any requests, by the way? If anyone's got any requests that Julian can play, feel free to ask, free of charge. We don't charge a penny for it.
We will do that.
All we ask for is a kind donation, if you have any donations, that is, to help support the channel.
But anyway...
in this difficult time we're all going through.
Yes.
Anyway...
the question will be played in the general section.
So are you going to play Lord of the Dance for me or
No,
later on?
we can't do that one because it's still in copyright. No.
Can you play it next time?
No.
That's my request.
No, but it's still in copyright, and that's what it is.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Just play it.
Yeah,
so, go on. What's your next hymn then, please?
Right, it's not him. It's a voluntary called grovotte. It's by Samuel Westley. I say when he was born. 1766 to 1837.
Yeah, Russell said, Russell with leaves said, because a cabbage has leaves. Is that your joke of the day, sir? Anyway, I thought I met you in a restaurant somewhere.
Okay.
And perhaps you're going to buy some cabbage. Have they run out of cabbage, actually? I don't know. But anyway, cabbage is like the leaves.
Let's go on the grovotte.
Okay.
Okay. My voice is going a bit...
Sort your throat out.
I can't help that.
You've got a cold in your throat.
That's the corvée.
Yeah, start again. We're having fun tonight. Oops.
That's what I did deliberately.
Whoops. Next we'll be doing God Save the King.
Could be. Right, come on, here we go.
Okay.
That was your grovotte there.
Gavotte, is that what it's called, is it?
Absolutely. It was called that, yes. We got to find while we get ready.
Takes ages to find it when you're flicking through a book here.
It absolutely is.
It really is. Thank you very much for the 4 thumbs up. Really boosts to our subscribers. It is the NAR Show, otherwise known as, or also known as, the Nice and Relaxing Show. Absolutely brilliant. It's a great day. It's back on a Monday for the moment. For the moment. That's because, of course, at the Grabots Mocking Hayville, it's the quiz night. That's why we try to avoid all that, because we're not really fans of quizzes, are we? Unless you're in the team.
No, that's right, yeah. Now,
each to their own, as they say.
We've got to hear the first hymn, before I close it. First of actually of the part 2, nice, relaxing, lively music.
Is that your slogan now? Lively music.
Well, it's today, yeah.
You can actually carry on using that.
Hymn.
Lively music.
Hymn number 5.
Is that because we're live?
Listen, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Well, could be that. Jesus lives the terrors now. So who can be a terror? Jesus lives the terrors now. Can we know more on death uphold us? Jesus lives this I know. Thou who gave us cannot throw us. Alleluia. That's where we get the Alleluia from.
Great stuff.
And you can say Alleluia in Easter now, not in Lent. Not really. It's not supposed to be, but and Advent Alleluia because it's too lively. Don't know why. That's how I know it. That's why. Jesus lives the terrors now. There you go. Jesus lives on terrors now. The next hymn on the list is the day of our resurrection. We have 474 along here. We'll come to the book. Day of resurrection. 3 verses of this. You notice the transpose the key down to in A flat, I presume. Yes, because in the book it's E major. So, day of resurrection, earth, tell us about the broad, the Passover gladness and Passover of God, from the death of life eternal, from the earth under the sky. And our Christ have brought us over with hymns and victory. Interesting. Right. Well, I can't remember what I put for the music by over here. The music for the Jesus Lives on Terror. I think it's Henry Gauntlett or something like that. 1805 to 1876. That was the Jesus Lives on Terror now. Now, this one is music by Gusenbach, 1784. Day of his resurrection. Normally an Easter one. We'll have 3 verses of it, but there is 3 verses. 1784, I think it is. I'm going to read it. Yes, 1784. It's called the Württemberg Grossenburg. And the tune's called Elicum, the Day of Resurrection. You'll notice the key change on this book. There's no E flat in this book, so I'll have to change it back. You can transpose a key if you were in A major, so you just take the sharps out and put flat in. That's how you deal with that. So, Day of Resurrection. Earth telleth abroad. Resurrection. So,
great stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
Now this one will be
Doing well.
Got 2 more hymns before the voluntary.
We've got 2 more until we get to the voluntary.
That was hymn number 6. Hymn number 7. You're going to love this one.
Will we? We're about to find out, aren't we?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's Somebody's Slave. Reminded of Somebody's Manager. Whether you play this one slow or fast. Well, I can tell you the answer. You can play this hymn slow or fast. It depends on if you have got a congregation or no choir. Well, if the choir is leading and you play the first hymn, which is this hymn I'm going to talk about in a minute, play it slowly because the choir are processing through. Now, if you're playing the last hymn, you can play it a little bit faster. So, but it depends on the speed you wanted to play it. So, I'm going to play it the way I like to play it, but you can suggest yourself. If you want to play it slower, you have to play it slower. If you want to play it a bit faster, you want it a bit faster, so you can know it. That depends on the singing of the choir, this one. This one's called, the tune's called Easter Hymn. Music is called, from, and the text rather, Litera David Carr, the Carr, 1708. 3 verses of this anyway. It's called Jesus Christ is Risen Today. We can change the words to it, but a little bit different. But it's got Alleluia, and it's normally played on Easter Day, but that's why it's got a lot of Alleluias. If you listen to Kings about 2 weeks ago on Easter Saturday, they obviously didn't play this one. They played the hymn which I'm going to play in the last one I'm going to do tonight. So the music's from Litera Davidica, 1708. Jesus Christ is risen today, Alleluia, Alleluia. Our triumphant and holy day, Alleluia. Who did once upon the cross, Alleluia, suffer to redeem our loss, Alleluia. So, that's what it's called. Jesus Christ is risen today. Here we have it, Jesus Christ risen today, with a little bit of filling at the end. So, the last hymn is now, on here, the strife is or, 2 tunes this one actually, $4.95 in the book. $4.95. We'll be there shortly. Now, excuse me. 2 tunes is going to be played as I'm here. The first tune is by, the music is by Metrovolpus Thomas Grundon books again, 1609. Interesting. I'll say the words. I'm not going to repeat the words in the second tune, so it's the same words. The strife is all, the battle has done. Now in the victor's triumph won. Let us sing the praise of song. Alleluia, 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 alleluia. But this is different on tune 2. We've got let us song of the song is Alleluia. And that's the Alleluia towards the end. So we'll start with tune 1 first. We have 4 verses of this anyway, of each kind. Strife is all the battle has done. So they were mostly Easter hymns. The one was played at the King's one in Cambridge. That was the tune 2. You'll hear that in just a second. Excuse me. So the tune is called Gela Sorgonta Volpus. Volpus harmony is on this one. The melodies on the Volpus Gunn book 1608, I think it is. If I got that right. Yeah, 1609, I beg your pardon. So strife is all, the battle was done, tune number 1. If I put T1 on the list, it's normally meant to be tune 1. For people that don't know what T1 is and T2 is, T1 and T2. So if I put T1, that means tune 1, or T2, not T, a couple of T's. Strife is all. That battle
And do
done.
check the description for all the track listing or the hymn listing.
Yeah. Okay, tune number 1 first. Now, tune and two, I beg your pardon.
Did you say tuna as in fish?
No, I didn't say fish, no.
No. Don't you sorry about that. Don't you mean actually,
No.
sorry the camera went a bit sort of donkeys there.
No,
yeah, the tune number 2.
yeah, absolutely, I do, yeah.
I thought you meant the tune or tuba.
I didn't, no,
Or
there's no tuba here.
Tuna.
No,
I'm
tune.
confused which one you meant.
Tune, just say tune.
Tune number 2,
Yeah.
coming your way now.
Absolutely. I didn't put the composer on the list. The reason why is because I couldn't fit it on there. And the music on the tune 2 is Giovanni Perluga de Palestrina, 1525 to 1594. Adapted by William Henry Monk as well, 1823 to 1889. 4 verses of this. The tune is called Victory.
Okay, is this the last one?
We last him, and then we got the Voulentry.
Okay, and then we'll call it a night, I think.
Yes, we will. It is Strifers or tune number 2A. Don't know why that is. The text is Latin, so Strifers or the battle is won. So it's a victory hymn. So here we go. Final hymn for tonight was played. This was played at the King's College Easter Saturday. The Strife.
That was on BBC Two last week, wasn't it?
No, Easter Saturday.
Yeah, it was on BBC Two, wasn't it?
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
never been on BBC One. I don't know why, but
Doesn't matter if it's still BBC, isn't it? So, there we go. Right, there we go. Striving Hall, the battle is won. So that's what was played. That tune. This is the tune I'm going to play, which was on the King's College Cambridge show, TV show. With a bit of information.
amazing stuff. It really was.
So
We have about 6 or 5 people keep coming and going, but of course we've had a lot of people watching tonight. 5 means a million to us. Absolutely brilliant. Wherever you're watching across the world,
now this piece,
mainly the UK.
this piece is definitely our copyright. By Suffolk Carg Alert, born in 1877 to 1933. Over 73 years there. So it's None and Dunkit and I've got. That's the German version of it, and it's called Now Thank We All Our God. That's what we all think about that at Easter time. Normally you play Beatles the Carter or something challenging. I'm not going to do this on this one because I haven't got enough notes to do that. So we'll have to do something as much as easier to do with this one. It's an organ voluntary, and it's one of my favourite ones to play. It can be tricky, but it depends on how you play it, and it's got lots of notes to it.
Who are you talking to, John?
Okay. I'm talking to the music.
Go miles away.
So, if I was concentrating on the music, I beg your pardon. So yeah, it's got a lot of tricky notes into it. So it needs a bigger organ to play it with. But I'm going to play it on this titchy organ. It can be still.
I thought you
done.
said choo-choo for a second.
No, a titchy. I said a titchy.
It sounded like choo-choo.
No.
What the hell was that noise? It wasn't me. Maybe the fault of the BBC.
Don't know.
Some sort of noise.
Normally,
It wasn't me.
You don't have a big organ with this because of the double pedal board.
Man with the toothbrush in the background.
That's what it was.
Nobody knows who he really is.
Right, let's get on with the last
Mystery man with the toothbrush.
Okay.
Radio. Okay.
Here we go.
Lots of people are going LOL, which means laughing out loud tonight.
Well, you'll be laughing at that when I play them in a minute.
Okay, are we ready?
1, 2, 3.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Hang on.
Okay.
Let's get the camera in gear. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you very much. And that, my all-weather friend concludes it. I reckon. Thank you very much, Juliani. I can't even pronounce it. It's Juliani, that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. For,
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm going to say cheerio in a minute. And stay safe and behave yourself.
Absolutely.
Do what you like, as long as you are not in trouble.
Okay. Let's turn the cameras up. Okay, you can see myself here. I'm going round and round in circles here because I've got to adjust the system here before we get one hell of a shock. Because, of course, I was sat on my glasses, but, of course, I managed to find them in one piece. So there you go. There we have it. Let's adjust it. Whoa! And that's where the fun begins, or it's ending here. So let's adjust it to the right accord here. There we go.
My voice is going.
Well, my voice is better than his, but of course, yeah. I just got the shades on, but I'm not going to have them for much longer.
Are they your shades or my shades?
They're actually mine. I've had them for quite some time, actually. You can actually buy them in Pound Saver or something like that.
Are you a shade late?
Well, of course, somebody might be. But yeah, like I say, yeah, it's two of us now because I'm one of the hosts of the show, the NAR Show, and as well as the founder as well of Touring With Us. And Julian is also known as Juliani. And he is a moderator as well as Sweet Corn as well, Nicky Gibbs and Scott Smart and Kim Smith. All of those are all mods for the channel. We always thank them for coming on. We thank our mods tonight. And is there anything else you want to say? All I can actually say before you actually go on, Julian, is that, of course, we might, and hopefully you'll agree to this, that we'll be able to do a recorded version of you playing the NAR music. And that'd be great, wouldn't it? And some out of copyright stuff and things like that. You could sort of improvise for the channel for you all to enjoy. That would be amazing. And give us a thumbs up, or actually say yes, as in yes, you'd like to see a video of that. You know, a recording video. You know, of Julian doing some NAR stuff, and we'll edit it so it looks a bit more like you know, a style that, of course, will be interesting, as well as seeing Julian playing. You see some of the places that we have visited, for example. So, yeah, would you agree to that, Julian?
Yes.
As in Juliani.
I presume so.
Giuliani. Giuliani, that's it.
Put another thumbs up
history,
if you think you enjoyed eating tonight. So it's a rare play for me. So give me a rehearsal for next Thursday. Coming up. Don't forget next Thursday if you can join us.
This Thursday.
I just said next Thursday coming.
No, it's this Thursday. You're talking about next Thursday.
No.
Is in another week.
No.
This Thursday coming, you mean?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, 27th, yeah.
27th, it's always it's 27th.
Put that in your diaries.
Put 27th in the diaries.
And what time is it?
1 o'clock the concert starts.
At St Mary's, Haverhill, Suffolk, yeah?
Yeah, Haverhill Church.
It lasts about 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
Or something like that,
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be streaming it live yet. I haven't had the consent of that yet. We don't know, but of course we hope that we see lots of people down there. So yeah, it'd be interesting if we were
fresh will be served.
If we were to be given permission to go live on the Touring With Us for those people who can't make it, that'd be great. But of course, it all is down to the Friends of St Mary's, you know.
So the Friends of St Mary's organise the concerts. It's just not just me playing.
We've got to wrap this up very quickly.
So just don't forget. It'd be 8 pieces normally.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
Probably I might be to introduce it a little bit towards the start of it if I get a chance. I think I probably would be that would be okay. I presume. So there'll be refreshments during the service. Sorry, not service. The concert rather. But it's a fee to get in. A little bit. It's not going to be that expensive. It's going to be about less than a fiver, and a little bit less for the St Mary's, and then that come with the programme. and refreshments as well in between. I might not get any refreshments because I'll be playing the whole lot of it. I mean, really.
No, you won't have time for it, will you?
No, it would be last around 10 to 2. So do come and mention that to other people as well. If you know anybody that wants to interested in the keyboard, the piano, whatever you call it, do mention that you want to come, or if you don't want to come,
hopefully there'll be a chance to see it on the touring with us live. So
but it might be, I don't know, 50-50 on that. So
we don't know for certain. We can't give you any information on that. But it would be nice if we can.
if it can be done, it could be done. So it's 50-50 chance.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We'll let you know. Definitely.
It'd be good. It's a 2-manual organ and with pipes. Nothing special about it apart from one reed or something to it. There's no pistons apart from.
And who's it tuned by?
It's tuned by Norman Hall in Cambridge. And
it's a very fine organ.
It's a Miller organ. It was a Miller organ from Cambridge. Same make as the Raventer Church.
It's got some nice instruments on it, I have to say.
Two manuals. It's about 18 stops to it.
Okay.
6, 7, 8 on the swell, 8 on the grate. 3 pedal stops, 3 couplers, and some levers at the bottom of the organ. It's been redone since it's been cleaned out. It's got a swell pedal. We used to have a ratchet to it, but I mean they changed that. Okay, we've got to wrap that up to them because time is against us, of course. Some people do want to get some sleep, but anyway. My thanks to Juliani, brand new name, a brand new format tonight, and it's got some interest at least. I think we had about 7 people watching tonight or something like that. Anyway, if we can spread the word about that, and we had some subscribers of 2 extra ones here, which have been absolutely phenomenal. If we can get that all the time, that'd be great. Okay. But yeah, thank you very much indeed. Stay safe, and one more last word. Don't forget 1 o'clock. If you just shout very quickly, just tell everybody around us. 30 seconds. Okay, just tell everybody 1 o'clock. Before 1 o'clock, 12:45, the doors will be open, and you'll be getting. Mainstream media will cut you off by now. Absolutely. I'm going to say, stay safe and cheerio, and we don't know when the next show will be. We'll let you know. We'll inform you of that in due course. Absolutely. Stay safe and hopefully on another Monday again. Take care, everybody. Seems to be more relaxed, doesn't it? Thursday at St Mary's Haverhill. Yeah. To join in with some more extra music on a bigger organ. Okay, thank you very much. Until then, you take care and cheerio. Bye bye. And stay safe. Good night. Good night, everyone. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully on another Monday. We'll see. Good night. Good night. Good night. Cheerio.